It's midday. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Citi Prime News live from our studios at number 11, Dr. Morton Loop in Adabraka, Accra. My name is Eno Safwa, and this afternoon I'm here with
Caleb Kuda.
Coming up in this bulletin, clergy storms Parliament ahead of debate on the promotion of proper sexual human rights and Ghanaian Family Values Bill, also known as the anti-LGBTQ bill today. Also coming up, a day after the National Food Suppliers Association spent the night at the National Buffer Stock Company, the disgruntled suppliers say they will not leave until their 2 years arrears are paid. Still ahead in the bulletin, 3 more presidential hopefuls of the New Patriotic Party to be vetted today. And later, as the deadline for Citi FM and Citi TV's 2023 Literacy Challenge fast approaches, interested participants are encouraged to submit their essays.
We want to remind people, especially people who don't live in Accra, if you need to post, you should be thinking about doing that in the next couple of days. Otherwise, you miss the deadline.
All that and more on the Citi Prime News, which is also live on our partner stations across the country. In the Western region, we're on Ajingpa 100.7 FM in Takwa, Beach 105.5 FM in Takrade. In the Bono region, we're live on Greener 95.9 FM in Sunyang. In the Ashanti region, Ajingpa 99.9 FM in Inkarie. In the Volta region, we're live on Heritage 107.3 FM in Hohoi, Freedom 88.1 FM in Sogakope. In the Northern region, you're listening to us live on Radio Gaki 88.3 FM in Saboba. In the Upper East region, we're live on Quality 88.7 FM in Garu. In the Northeast region, you're listening to us on Nobia 98.1 FM in Nalarugu. The news is also live across the globe on citynewsroom.com, Citi 97.3 FM on Facebook, and CityTube on YouTube.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Many thanks for joining us. Now, let's settle for the details of our stories. Members of the National Food Suppliers Association are still picketing at the premises of the National Food Buffer Stock Company to demand payment of their over 2 years arrears for food supplies made to various schools. The group spent the night at the premises of the company. My colleague Kweku Eduamansa joins me on the line with more on this particular story. Kweku, many thanks for joining us. After spending the night there, what are they saying today? Do they intend to picket for how long exactly?
Sure. So, they are saying that they're going to be stationed here until they hear from the National Food Buffer Stock Company. That is for the company to pay them the money that is owed to them. They say that the authority is owing them for not less than 2 years now for work that they've done. So we know that these people are suppliers of food stuff to the various senior high schools under the free SHS policy. And so you know that their work is very essential. However, they say that over the past 2 years that they've been working for the buffer stock, they've not been reimbursed as it is the agreement with the authority. And so they are still here as I speak to you. Some of them just took their breakfast and they say that they are going to be stationed here until they hear from the authority. So last night when we came at around 10 p.m. all through to 11 p.m., most of them had brought their mats with some pillows. And this, they said, was better to sleep here than to go to their various homes because they are mostly threatened by their debtors. And that was actually corroborated when I came here and I was speaking to one of the suppliers. She had a call from one of her debtors who was threatening a legal action against her. And some of them were even saying that they would have to invoke curses on them. And that's because they think that they have not been, true to them and all of that. So for them to register their displeasure to the authority, they've come here and they say that they are going to wait on the authorities. Unfortunately, they've not heard from the authorities as of now. But then I want to speak to one of the members here. He has also been hit badly by this particular situation. Let me find out from him what they intend doing, especially now that they've not heard from any of the authorities. I'm grateful for your time this afternoon. So unfortunately, you've been here for the past 12 hours, but you've not heard from any authority. How do you see this going forward?
Well, thank you very much. I think for now, we haven't had a word from them. So we intend to stay till they come. We have had an information that they had a program in Kumasi. So we are still waiting. We want to hear something from them. It's been 2 years. So we are prepared to wait.
Well, so you are a supplier also, right? I just want you to run by us. How dire is the situation for you? How worrying is this particular situation for you that most of you have to come from all parts of the country to converge and to picket?
Sure. I think from the placards, it speaks volume about what we are going through. Our houses are being auctioned by the banks. In fact, for our company, they sit in office for almost the whole day. There's nothing to do. You have staff to pay. And it's more like we are collapsing because our bankers are on us. It's just very frustrating, I tell you. So, if nothing is done, I can't really tell what will happen the next time. If nothing is done about this situation, look, then I can assure you that this